Hello dear friends, I'm Professor Kakhaber Djakeli, and today from the very famous place, from the monastery constructed by famous Antim Iberian, I will speak about disruptive marketing and why disruptive marketing will take place today in our discussions. So we know well that in competitive world, only companies having disruptive marketing instruments and equipment have chances to survive. So that means that disruptive marketing, it's not some kind of talent. This is hard working of any marketing team to be disruptive, to implement disruptive ideas in the world of marketing. So today, walking in the very nice garden of Antim Monastery, we start to speak about disruptive marketing, and so we should answer the question, why disruptive marketing? So first of all, believe me, usual marketing concept is very obsolete for current period. Only disruptive marketing can make you quite strong and competitive. So the first point is that disruptive marketing means marketing-oriented company. What is a marketing-oriented company? So marketing-oriented enterprises have three main elements. The first one, this is they have special information obtained from marketing informational system. So they have information about buying influences. They know well what is their customer, who is their customer, and what kind of influences work better on their customer. So this kind of type of information makes companies to know well how their customer lives and what is the spirit of their customer. What is the spirit of some kind of lady, some kind of man, some kind of woman, some child, some kind of person who is going to decide what to do, what to buy, what to purchase, and to what kind of type of product to say no, please, no. So that means that information is very vital point, so relevant part of information all times takes place, and we should answer the main question, do we have special information what makes us competitive? So beside the first element, that means that already I told you that the first element, this is the information. Beside this information, we have the second element. This second element is the knowledge, how we share this information, and is this information really well working in our departments and in our offices. So that means that do we share this information to our best friend, colleagues? Do we share our information to above level management and below level management? So this information started in one department should be implemented to any level of management. So above level management, below level management, so bosses and leaders of company they should know well what we are doing. So, and everything should be planned according this kind of type of information. So this is second. And right now I will tell you what is the third main point of disruptive marketing. So disruptive marketing says that everything should be planned according information we obtain. So strategic thinking of the company must be made through this kind of type of information and this kind of type of collegial work of different departments and units. So why I'm recording this video here in the Antim's chapel, in the chapel of Antim from Iberia? Because of great historical fact. So in 1708, great genius Metropolitan Antim Iberian started to publish books, to print books. He obtained printing press, and you know that printing press was great delicious in that period. He obtained printed press, and in the world what was conquered by Ottoman Empire, he started to work as a disruptive marketer. He was making everything to send the information to the people through the books printed by the press, by the printing press of this kind of monastery. So, and he was quite successful, and finally, so all great monasteries of Romania, Wallachia was the name of that period. They obtained great books printed by Antim Iberian, and they started to think about their independence. Why? Because books, great literacy, and great tales from Bible and from philosophy, and Antim was publishing also philosophical books, made people to be more free, and they did not want to be slaves of Ottoman Empire, and they started to think about their independence. So, and Antim Iberian, how Romanian people, they called him, and they call right now, they love very much his genius and his great things what he did for Romanian people and what he continues to do for Romanian people. He implemented Romanian alphabet into religious books, and he published many religious books into Romanian alphabet for Romanian people, and he encouraged Romanian people to work in their own language and in using their own script. So this was disruptive innovation of that time. So finally we know that Antim Iberian, he sent his printing press to his great colleague, the king of Iberia, Vahtang VI, from the famous family Bagrationi, and Vahtang VI, so king of Iberia, king of Georgia, he started to publish books, encouraged by Antim Iberian, Metropolitan of Wallachia. King Vahtang VI published also a lot of books, and he also prepared his nation for independence. But finally, history and politics is very dirty, you know. So Antim Iberian was executed by Ottoman troops near Edirne in the territory of Bulgaria, but in the border of Edirne, what is right now Edirne. He was recognized as a great saint of Romania after some period. And King Vakhtang VI was very effective king of Georgia. He made a lot of great things for Georgian nation, and so disruptive innovation implemented by Antim Monastery Anthim worked really well for Georgia and worked really well for both nations in this way. So this is the great history, and this history is started here in this very nice place. This is very nice city, Bucharest, and this is capital of Romania today. And when we speak about disruptive marketing, we all time should think about disruptive innovators of the different kind of directions, even from direction of spiritual working leaders, especially religious leaders. They had also quite big examples about disruptive marketing, disruptive leadership, disruptive innovation. So right now, what I want to tell you, we did great and interesting research, and all times we were thinking about what is the great leadership of disruptive leaders. So Gutenberg, you know, that invented first movable printing press, what encouraged the process of Renaissance, Reformation, the Age of Enlightenment, scientific revolution, and so on. Gutenberg's work was disruptive innovation. Before Gutenberg, people working to rewrite books and write books using special department scriptorium. And 7, 8, 10 months together we are sitting to write or rewrite some books, and this was very hard working for them. And also books, they were not easy to read after that, because you know that handwriting is little difficult to read than a printed book. But printed book in that time, and especially in the period of Gutenberg, after that in the period of Antim Iberian, was very respectable business, and this business was quite interesting and quite attractive, but we can say that this was also prestigious business. And cardinals, bishops, kings, and queens, they could obtain first books. Right now, a book is very social. Everybody can so read, and not only can, but everybody have to read books. And if you read books, you became so great person. You understand everything what's happening in you and around you. So how disruptive innovation works in prestigious branding, this we want to clarify right now. So first books, they were prestigious products. So, and let's start from clay tablets. Clay tablets, they were under use of humans in ancient period. Also after some different nations were using clay tablets in a long period. So even after Jesus. So some nations, they turned into papyrus and bamboo to write on them. Wax tablets were used, and some other kind of things. Skin of cattle were used, but things were written by hand. And printed press and printing press was great disruptive innovation, even disruptive marketing. And right now we have the new age of disruptive marketing, what's going on, online books and electro books. So this is also quite disruptive today, because online books and electro books, they stopped many printing press companies around the world. Many companies have not recognized in like right time the importance of electro press and online books. They became obsolete. So even a great encyclopedia to which I was devoted from my childhood, especially this is one of the great dictionaries, have not recognized. So the process of online books and online electro press, and this company also became obsolete, and right now this company tries to hurry up and once again to be innovator and to be under relevant brands of encyclopedias. But you know, when you so lose time, it's very hard after that to find some kind of vehicles to move faster than your competitors. So we say once again that some branding is prestigious branding, and we use the example of books, what was printed by Antim Monastery, and we are sitting in his monastery. This is quite great weather today. Today this is 10th of October, and so I'm invited here for conference to wonderful Asebus Business School, American Romanian Business School of Bucharest. So right now let's speak about prestigious products. What is the prestigious product into language of marketing? How to translate prestigious product into language of marketing? So as we can find definition of prestigious things. Prestige. This is like a reputation or influence arising from success, achievement, rank, or other favorable attributes, distinction or reputation attaching to a person or thing, and thus possessing some kind of distinguishing things, and respect and admiration given to someone or something, usually because of a reputation or high quality. All these things, they are prestigious. But how to translate this into language of marketing? So as I asked my colleagues in marketing, they say that all these things, what right now I read for you, can be translated into language of marketing as beneficial products, differentiated products, great, well-positioned products, products with very distinguishing archetypes. Archetypes, and the concept of archetypes we know from Carl Jung, one of the great genius of our civilization. So when I asked also marketers about what they are thinking to prestigious definition, they say that this is also ideal positioning, so desired positioning and reputation what arise after growing the image of something. So that means that all kind of understanding the word of prestigious into marketing is great. So that's why I entitled in my concept the points of prestige as a POPF. So I want to suggest you to use this kind of points of prestige when you brand something, when you establish new brands. Please all times try to look for some kind of challenging ideas to have this kind of POPR. So this is points of prestige. So what was our research methodology? We selected two interesting innovative capes, bars in the center of the city, and they were quite innovative. It was very difficult to go there because their tribal character was unusual, so they were not allowing everybody to go there. Everybody should have some kind of recommendators, so some references they needed, and referers They were also some members of these bars and caves. So this kind of type of bars and places were prestigious for the young population. So we choose this kind of type of places, and we asked people about why they admire this and what must be done to make this kind of person to be overwhelmed by offering. And so what makes this kind of people going to this kind of bars to say whoa, what makes them to follow some kind of tribal nature, tribal things, so to be in some kind of brand tribe, or what kind of bundle services. These bundle services, they are very interesting. That means that you take one product and there are many kind of things together with this product. This is bundle services. What kind of bundle services make you to use them, to use these products? This was also our question. What makes you to be loyal? So we asked also to our respondents, and if function is eating fast, what ingredients can make you, or bundle product can make you more happier? So how often company must renovate offering, and so on and so on. And is there any place you want to see the company and its first filial? So this was also among our questions. So demographical segmentation also we took into consideration, and our respondents, they were quite young people from 19 to 36. So the assumption and starting of experiment, based on this knowledge, we thought to create new disruptive brands. So, and think about disruptive branding. The points of differences we know well, so they are entitled as a POD. They are very vital for any kind of brand. So brand in the beginning stage should distinguish points of parities and points of differences. Points of differences, they are really some kind of differentiated things. What makes people to taste more, to taste deeply, to feel some kind of better satisfaction, so to feel more benefits. So POP, this is similar. Points of parities should be like very relevant things. Why people are eating fast food? Because of its tasty. So for example, if we go to fast food industry, POP should be the same tasty as we see in other competitors. This is points of parities. So points of differences, this must be together with the same tasty. It must be some great additional differentiated points about some kind of great benefits, about some kind of additional things, about some additional bundle services, and about some healthiness, more benefits. So this can be points of differences. But in this experiment, we started to recognize as a very relevant and very vital this kind of points of prestige, and we thought about points of prestige. And what we did, we divided brands into 3 levels: functional level of the brand, actual level of the brand, and augmented level of the brand. So functional level of the brand was something what was really functional, so eating, fast eating. So functional level had its points of parities and points of differences. So in points of parities, this was very fast, prepared, tasty food. In points of differences, this was fresh ingredients. So, and some kind of points of prestige was famous rugby players' special diet, or special letter about prescription to diet. So, and when girls and boys attending this kind of cave, this kind of bar. They were receiving this kind of type of prescription of famous rugby players. They were quite happy. They said, "Whoa!" They said they were surprised. In actual level, the points of parities, they were actual level of 4 P's. Points of differences, they were prettiness. So they were some kind of great aesthetical satisfaction, plus 7 P's. 7 P's we know well: product, place, promotion, price, people, physical evidence, and process itself. Process, what was transparent for people, and the points of prestige to actual level was some focusing on some kind of type of customers. So narrow segmentation was points of prestige. So that means that, once again, I'm telling, not everybody could go to this bar, not everybody is able to knock on the door of this cave or on this bar. So people with some kind of recommendations and references, they allow to go there. And augmented level was also divided into POP, POD. POP was informational some kind of satisfaction, information well spread to members of this kind of pride. POD was growing awareness and positive image, and POPR, so that means that points of prestige was primary associations to rugby players. So our patron was rugby, the team, and secondary associations, they were to be invited by hero. So that means that rugby player was among guests, and this player could be friendly spoken to the members of this society. And right now I will define what I think is prestigious branding. Prestigious branding can be defined as evaluating marketing activity instantly directed to the admirable reputation or influence arising from success, achievement, rank, or other favorable attributes put into brand making beneficial distinction, attaching personality of a brand to customer as a prestige building social phenomenon. So this is definition of prestigious branding. And finally, we established pyramid of disruptive branding. So making marketing research and gathering interesting data and having great findings that prestige must play more relevant role in the branding. The special new tool, the pyramid of disruptive branding, was established. The branding cases show that not all brand goes to the same route, and this pyramid can help different brand managers and so authors of the brands to innovate and to put their spirit into the action. So the pyramid, and I want to see this pyramid, is in this kind of way. So this is the pyramid, this is the pyramid, and this pyramid has 9 different departments, and this kind of 9 different departments we should take into consideration. So by which departments we start to build the prestigious brand? First of all, this is points of parity. So we speak about points of parities. So, and more satisfied customer, they understand these points of parities well. So they understand these points of parities well. After that comes points of differences, and the fourth department in this pyramid is affordability of this product and service to some kind of segment of population. The fifth department is easiness in utilization. The sixth department is communicative character of the brand. The seventh department is with some perspectives in future. The 8th department is prestigious feelings must be developed in customers, so by some bundle services, bundle products. And the 9th department is changing the rules of industry through marketing leadership. This is the pike of the pyramid. This is like main point of this pyramid. So right now, using our brand pyramid, we established the process of branding in one of interesting places, in one of interesting caves, and finally we had quite interesting achievements, and these achievements take us to some kind of conclusion. And we can conclude right now, so that the products and services must be tuned into disruptive brands. We offer special pyramid of disruptive branding and disruptive branding. Innovation is built by passion to change and make differences. The Rogers 5 factors, what characterize innovation: relative advantage, compatibility, complexity, trial, ability, the ability to observe. We change into pyramid of disruptive branding, and we think that this makes our people to achieve more in their branding and to establish prestigious brands. So today I am finishing my presentation from the very famous place in Romania. This is Monastery of Antim Iberian. Bye bye.